Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Yesterday, the president of Judicial Watch Tom Fitton received emails from the FBI that he requested a FOIA request related to the Clinton-Lynch tarmac meeting that occurred in 2016. The documents he received once and for all prove that the FBI is compromised and is being led by dirty cops. Judicial Watch released 29 pages of Clinton-Lynch tarmac meeting docs yesterday, which were previously withheld by the Justice Department. Per their press release dash. Judicial Watch today released 29 pages of Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) documents related to the June 27, 2016, tarmac meeting between former Attorney General Loretta Lynch and former President Bill Clinton. The documents show that FBI officials were more concerned about leaks than the actual meeting itself. The new documents also show that then FBI Director Comey seemed to learn of the meeting from news reports. The new documents were obtained by Judicial Watch in response to a Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) lawsuit, Judicial Watch v. U.S. Department of Justice, No. 1:16 CVO2046, filed after the Justice Department failed to comply with the July 7, 2016, FOIA request seeking all FD 302 forms prepared pursuant to the Federal Bureau of Investigation's investigation of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server during her tenure. All records of communications between any agent, employee, or representative of the Federal Bureau of Investigation regarding, concerning, or related to the aforementioned investigation. This request includes, but is not limited to, any related communications with any official, employee, or representative of the Department of Justice, the Executive Office of the President, the Democratic National Committee, and/or the presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton. All records related to the meeting between Attorney General Lynch and former President Bill Clinton on June 27, 2016. The new FBI documents show FBI officials were concerned about a leak that Bill Clinton delayed his aircraft taking off in order to maneuver a meeting with the Attorney General. The resulting story in The Observer is seemingly confirmed and causes a flurry of emails about the source of the article. FBI officials write, "We need to find that guy," and that the Phoenix FBI office was contacted in an attempt to stem any further damage. Another FBI official, working on AG Lynch's security detail, suggests instituting non-disclosure agreements. The names of the email's authors are redacted. There are no documents showing concern about the meeting itself. The FBI originally informed Judicial Watch they could not locate any records related to the tarmac meeting. However, in a related FOIA lawsuit, the Justice Department located emails in which Justice Department officials communicated with the FBI and wrote that they had communicated with the FBI. As a result, by letter dated August 10, 2017, from the FBI stated, "Upon further review, we subsequently determined potentially responsive documents may exist. As a result, your FOIA request has been reopened." On June 27, 2016, Attorney General Loretta Lynch met with former President Bill Clinton on board a parked plane at Sky Harbor International Airport in Phoenix, Arizona. The meeting occurred during the then-ongoing investigation of Mrs. Clinton's email server, and only a few days before she was interviewed by the Justice Department and FBI. Judicial Watch filed a request on June 30 that the U.S. Department of Justice Office of the Inspector General investigate that meeting. The tarmac meeting also came just days before former FBI Director James Comey held the July 5, 2016, press conference in which he announced that no charges would be filed against Mrs. Clinton. In his subsequent, May 3, 2017, testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee, Comey said the Lynch-Clinton tarmac meeting was the capper among a number of things that had caused him to determine that Department of Justice leadership could not credibly complete the investigation and decline prosecution without grievous damage to the American people's confidence in the justice system. These documents confirm what has long been suspected, that the FBI is a compromised entity that no longer is engaged in law enforcement but instead is a vehicle used by the deep state and corrupt politicians to attack and besmirch innocent American civilians. For years the FBI hid its corruption through various acts like delaying reports, hiding investigation results and eventually letting their deep state allies off free from blatant crimes committed. Under former FBI Director Robert Mueller, the following major scandals and likely crimes that Mueller did not meaningfully investigate as FBI Director resulted in no arrests and no consequences. Emailgate, 2007, discovery that several top Bush administration officials violated the Presidential Records Act by using an RNC server for email communications while conducting official business, followed by the deletion of millions of the same emails. IRS targeting, 2010 to 2013. The IRS intentionally selected and then delayed or denied tax-exempt 501c3 applications from conservative groups to prevent them from participating in the 2012 election, followed by IRS agent Lois Lerner invoking her Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination. Fast and Furious, 2010. This ATF program, which seems to have served no rational purpose, allowed over 2,000 guns to be purchased illegally inside the United States and then walked into Mexico for use by criminals, one of which was later used in the 2010 murder of border agent Brian Terry by the member of a Mexican cartel. Associated Press spying, 2012. The Department of Justice illegally seized the communications of AP reporters made during April and May 2012, allowing the DOJ to unmask journalists' confidential sources. Clinton Foundation Pay for Play, 2009 to 2013. During the period in which Hillary Clinton held the office of Secretary of State, the Clinton Foundation and Bill Clinton received millions of dollars in paid speaking fees and $1 million gift from countries involved in matters with the State Department, many of which had ties to terrorism and human rights abuses. Some of these funds were apparently diverted from charitable causes to personal expenses, such as Chelsea Clinton's 2010 wedding. Russian uranium deal, 2009 to 2013. Hillary Clinton's State Department approved a deal allowing a Russian company to control 20% of the uranium mining production capacity inside the United States, which was followed by millions of dollars in donations to the Clinton Foundation from people associated with the transaction. Clinton private email server, 2009 to 2013. During her entire tenure as Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton dodged Freedom of Information Act requirements by using a private email server to conduct official government business, as well as sent and received classified information that was top secret over an unsecured system, an extremely reckless, and obviously illegal, act. We reported in August this year that Mueller is a dirty rotten cop. He was strategically placed in the position of special counsel to investigate the Trump-Russia fake news story by his former partner in crime Assistant Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. He brought in a team of individuals that are all partisan hacks that worked for the corrupt Clintons and Obama administration. Mueller is also close friends and partner in crime with the man who replaced him at the FBI, James Comey. In spite of this relationship, Mueller will not recuse himself from the Trump investigation. The entire investigation is not even based on U.S. law, and the Mueller team continues to break the law by leaking information to the press related to this fake investigation. It's even plausible that the entire investigation is in place to allow Mueller and his team the ability to destroy information related to their past criminal actions. James Comey, who President Trump fired at the FBI, opted to not charge Hillary Clinton with the multiple charges she was guilty of last year, only 1 week after corrupt former President Bill Clinton met H.E. Lynch in Arizona. Comey admitted committing a crime and leaking documents to the press that he hoped and planned would lead to the special counsel investigation of President Trump. He too is a dirty cop. The FBI under the current administration has delayed requests for information related to crimes committed by the Clintons and Obama administration. It was recently uncovered that the FBI under Mueller hid an investigation into Russia influence in that sale of U.S. uranium. Mueller and Rosenstein hid this bribery scheme from Congress, adding to the number of crimes they have committed. On top of all this, the FBI's investigation into the recent Las Vegas shooting where more than 50 innocent individuals were murdered at a concert there is no closer to being solved today than the day the event occurred. The FBI has mucked up this investigation as well, so there clearly must be something criminal that the FBI and Deep State do not want the public to know. We grew up believing the FBI was an honest and honorable institution, but Mueller and Comey and others have now destroyed its name and image. It is a criminal entity now. President Trump, please clean house at the FBI, bring the criminals there to justice and make the FBI respected again. What do you think of this matter? Let America know of your opinion. Like us on Facebook. Together we will make America great again.